Hey Bears, I'm Molly McConnell. On this final CTV of the school year, we set the stage for graduation, several Bears sports teams close their respective seasons, and students reflect on the 2016-17 school year. That and more, next. Just a couple more days until the class of 2017 graduates. Commencement takes place 11, Saturday morning at the Community of Christ Auditorium. Seniors need to arrive no later than 10. The doors open for everyone else at 10:15. You must possess a ticket to get in. Several Bears will represent school Saturday at Sectionals. This comes after a strong showing at districts last Saturday. Sophomore Cameron Holloman advanced in 2 individual events and 1 relay. She won the triple jump and finished 4th in the long jump. She teamed up with Marae Jorgensen, Paris Anderson, and Adrielle Bell to finish 4th in the 4x4 100-meter relay. Junior Daniel Carson won the shot put. Senior James Bailey also advanced in the shot put as well as the discus. Last but not least, Junior Sayla Tolley qualified for sectionals after finishing 2nd in the javelin. They compete at Blue Springs South on Saturday starting at 8 in the morning. The most successful season in Chrisman girls soccer history came to the conclusion this week. The ladies lost Monday in a double overtime for the first round of districts to the crosstown rival Truman. They finished the season with 13 wins and 7 losses and 1 tie. That's the most win for the program ever. The Chrisman's boys baseball season wrapped up on Saturday. They fell to Kearney in the first round of districts. The team finishes the season 9-16. That's one more win than they had each of the last 2 seasons. Civil honors for the Bears boys tennis team. Daniela Falatal and Brett Wilson made first team all-conference in singles. Roman Campa made 2nd team. Falatal and Wilson earned 2nd team honors in doubles, as Campa did with his partner Dakota James. Senior Sarah Erickson will represent Chrisman as the school's KC Star Scholar Athlete. She'll be honored later this month along with more than 100 other KC area high school recipients. A first-of-its-kind award for one of the Chrisman Special Olympics athletes. Christopher Crane received the Rachel O'Brien Hart Award earlier this month. The award goes to the athlete who showed perseverance and growth in aquatics. Crane is the first to receive the award. For some Bears, this school year went by quickly. For others, it drug a little. CTV's Lindsay Cornelius talked to some students about their school year and looked ahead with those who will return to Chrisman.
Coming into this school year, some Chrisman students worried their school year was going to be challenging.
Hard, kind of struggles.
I thought it was going to be very stressful and that I was going to have a lot of work to do, so I was going to take so many AP classes, but it turned out to be more fun than I thought it would be.
A struggle with keeping grades up and stuff.
Wasn't looking forward to it because I didn't like school like last year. It was long. It took a long time, but this year actually went by like super fast, so.
In the end, they were very pleased with how their school year turned out.
My year overall went really fun. I definitely am ready for summer, but overall I liked how I was very involved with the school and I got to do so many stuff with the school and my community.
Overall, I think it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Color guard was fun. Actually, it was one of the most enjoyable things I did this year.
It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be.
Each student we interviewed leaves this school year with a plan to make next year more enjoyable and productive.
Staying more on focus and tasks.
Stay on track, keep my grades up, so I don't have to come back at the end.
I want to be more optimistic about how my classes are going to go because I was pretty narrow-minded about everything.
Next school year, I want to focus more on getting involved with my school and not stress so much about school and tests and finals, and hopefully enjoy my last senior year.
Finally, these Bears offer advice to help make your next year more satisfying.
Get involved in school as much as possible and don't focus so much on hanging out with friends, and don't stress too much about school because you're going to have a lot of time to work on it.
To not rush through everything and to just kind of let it all go its own route and don't force it one way or the other.
Just stay on task and don't get distracted by little things.
To stay on track and not let your grades drop, because then you got to try to come back at the last second.
The 2017-2018 school year is 3 months away. We hope you have a great summer break, Bears. With LaTasha Davis, I am Lindsay Cornelius reporting for CTV.
The end of the school year brings final concerts for Christmas music ensembles. Choir, band, orchestra all held their spring shows over the last couple weeks. Some will perform as members of their particular ensemble for a final time at high school graduation on Saturday. Even as the school year winds down, some groups must look ahead to next year. Drum major tryouts took place last week for band. Then this week, students looking to help stomp out bullying auditioned for Enough. The group travels to elementary schools throughout ISD throughout the school year to encourage students to help and put a stop to bullying. Math and English classrooms already received their upgrades. As CTV's Robert Young tells us, now it's time for the social studies rooms.
Crispin Classrooms refurbishment will start as soon as possible.
We always do summer in regard to cleaning, painting, reorganizing classrooms, give it a fresh start next fall when everybody comes back.
Teachers do not get a lot of input when it comes to the design of their classroom.
But we get options on if we want tables or short desks. We get options on 3 different color styles, but that's about it.
But teachers wish they could have some certain things for their classrooms.
The big thing I'd like to have happen is to have my smart board, or the projector at least, from the wall that it's on, which is sort of opposite the windows, and I'd like to have that moved to one of the other ends of my classroom so that I can lay out my classroom a long way instead of sort of the wide way facing forward.
Some members of the Bear family won't return to the classroom next school year. First Sergeant Stoll, Miss Drummond, and Miss Wheaton all will retire after the school year concludes. The end of the school year brings an annual tradition of senior pranks. This year's included a high school musical performance during each lunch shift on Monday. Finally, we close this final CTV of the school year on a positive note. We asked some students and staff about the compliment they would like to hear most. Take a listen.
You're an amazing person in that you're loved.
You are loved.
You're intelligent.
You're intelligent.
You're tall.
You're really pretty.
I love being friends with you.
You're unique.
You have a beautiful heart.
Just be yourself.
You're determined.
You're awesome! We heart emoji you.
If you was Kim Kardashian, I'd be keeping up with you, girl. Yes, honey.
That's it for this final CTV of the school year. I'm Molly McConnell. Have a great summer, Bears.